Andrea here. I wanted to show you how to do a beautiful rose. So I'm going to show you how to double load using a 3/4 inch flat doing some golden roses. I hope you'll enjoy. You're going to find a brush that you like to make roses with, and then you're going to find a non-porous surface to squeeze out your paint. I've already opened these and I have burped them so they are ready to go. I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of gold, a little bit of purple, and a little bit of black, just like that. Okay, I'm going to take one of these containers like this. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put a little bit of my ProLong in there. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip my brush in the ProLong, wipe off the side, and close it up. Okay, then I'm going to pick up a little bit of gold and purple and backload my black. Design on a teenager, on adult ladies that are maybe at a pool party. So I'm just going back to my mixture, picking up my gold, little purple is in the middle, and my black, depending on how fast your paint is drying, and that could determine if you are outside poolside or if it's windy. You do have to kind of go back and forth and load it. I'm dipping and I'm going back to blending. And sometimes I can load the purple in the middle if I need to. So there's two different ways that you can do it. You can do the cabbage rose, or you can start here, come in like that. Depending on how much pigment you have on your brush, you can keep going, but I like it to have a really nice golden edge, so I reload often. And that's not gold enough for me. There we go. Like that. So there's two different versions there. So that is pretty much the same brush that I would use for the rest of the roses. Now I'm going to show you how to make the leaf. I'm going to start with a smaller brush. So that was a 3/4 inch. This one is a number 8 in my series. I'm going to use a little bit of green, teal, and I still have some of that purple left. So I'm going to take the green and the black like this, and I'm going to dip the end in the teal. And so that's going to make a leaf color. So if you notice, I did not have to go in and redip because I had enough on that first load. I'm not sure I like that one, so you can always go back, just like that. Always go back. Okay, so I'm starting to make a little bit of my shapes now. Same here. If I wanted to do a leaf that was right underneath it, come over here and pick up some of the gold. It already has the green on the inside, and I'm using the black. And I'm gonna go here so it has gold, and it changed that color slightly, kind of going right underneath, just like that. And if you have to redip in the black, that's okay. So you can get the desired leaf that you like. And I'm looking at both of these roses and I thought, well, they look really pretty, but I'd like to add a couple more roses in here. So this time I'm gonna add some buds. So I'm gonna use the same brush, but what I want you to pay attention to is the makeup is still on the brush, okay? All you need to do to reactivate your makeup is have one of your ProLong that you can give a little spritz over the top, just like that, okay? So then I'm gonna go back into my mixture here. If the gold is running out slightly, I can add a little drop and pull from that mixture. Dip the heel here. So there is no paint waste at all. So now I'm gonna come down through here and I'm gonna add a bud. There wasn't very much gold on that, so I'm gonna just load really quick. Here. I really wanna make sure that that gold is my edging. Down like that. Here. Sometimes it gets a little muckied up, so you'll just have to go back to your loading station, clean it up a little, make sure that your load is good here. So I'm for making little dots and being able to load here like this. That's a good load for me. So I'm going to come here on the tip, pull down, back. There's not as much purple on this one. So you really want to make sure you have that black in the heel of the brush. This is the toe of the brush and this is the heel of the brush. In case you didn't know that. Just to make the composition of the design. So depending on where I'm going to be putting this and on whom I'm going to be putting this. So this could work for décolletage, this could work for a quinceañera, this could work for, you know, something a little more elegant where your clients are going to be dressed up. I'm going to use a Donna Dewberry brush, which is a nice flat brush that I can use to do some drop leaves. And what I really like about that is we're going to go back to the mixture and I'm going to dip my brush in the ProLong. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to take some of the old paint that was on here. Because all you're doing is reactivating the paint that was already on there. Sorry, I want to have green on one side and black on the other. Okay, I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. So you get these really pretty drop leaves. Push, pull. And look how many loads. Now the one cool thing about that is you just come back over, you reload it, you can add even a little bit of purple on this time. This next brush that I'm going to be using is a dagger brush. So it's really cool. I want it to go into the gold and a little bit of green on the tip. I'll bring it right over here and we're just going to pull and it leaves these really cool unique kind of lines, and it's okay that it looks separated. That's actually the look I'm going for. I do like the break and I do like how it does separate. It's just fun. It makes the lines a little more whimsical. So that again is the dagger brush. This is an amazing trick that I saw here on the ProAiir page, and I have so many pigmented powders. This one is a Ben Nye Lumiere, which is one of my favorite colors. It is just so beautiful and elegant. So I'm going to take some of this powder and I'm going to put it inside of a little mixing area like this. And then I'm going to take some of my ProLong like this, and I'm going to put a few drops in there. Now what that's going to do, let's put the lid back on here. I'm gonna mix that around, move it down. I'm gonna mix that around and get the consistency I want. It's really thick still, so let's go for a few more drops. Okay, let's mix that in. And this is a number 8 Prima Barton brush. Just a beautiful liner brush, but look at that color. So what I've done is I've taken the ProLong and I have activated this pigmented powder, and I'm gonna use it for line work, which makes it water resistant. So it's gonna be just the same as the dips and the solids I was using. So now I'm gonna come here, and remember, this is just pigmented powder, just like this, and here. But I was so excited to show you that. Now, add a little more gold, and I'm gonna use that shimmery with some of the pink, and I'm gonna do some double dip flowers. Just like that. And that is just dipping right back into the golden dips. Pulling that down, just like that. And that pink went a long way. So I was really happy with that. Wasn't that a neat trick? I'm gonna go back to that same brush that I was using for those drop leaves. Pick up some of the pigment with black. Now, if I'm going to put any kind of glitter on here, I want to make sure that it is a aloe based. If you use any of my glitter sticks, it will help to remove the paint, and I always like to tell people that because that is a balm base. You can do any kind of dot work. There's so many fun things that you can do with this, but I'm thinking I'm just going to grab a little bit of my Wendy stick because it's got similar colors. And I'm just going to pull some glitter down in a few pieces like that. I want to have my work go kind of in a circular motion, so this could go off on a shoulder. And then we're going to put this bad boy in the water, and we're going to see how it fares. It was the colors that I used for my little more mature roses. It's like a golden rose. Okay. We'll meet you out at the water. It's not going anywhere. Perfect. I hope you liked the tutorial. Thank you.